Oh my goodness, here we go. Hello, hello there, dear goddess, and welcome to this week's Super Sunday Signs or Super Sign Sunday. Just know this is your Sunday weekly reading. I tend to also like to call it a sign off Sunday or surrender Sunday. Really a day of practicing that presence, being really in the present moment, because that is truly the only space, place, and time that you can ever find and connect with your power is right here now, right here. That said, welcome again to this reading. Welcome to my channel. My name is Rochelle Richard, and I guide you into and through finding your power in every moment. Believe me when I tell you, I know what it is to be disempowered. I know what it is to feel hopeless, to feel like things aren't going to work out for me, to feel like you might as well give up. You're too far gone. It's too far gone. It's impossible. Well, I love that quote. Even the word impossible says, I'm possible. It's all in how you look at things there, dear goddess. It's all in how you look at things. And right now there's going to be so many things that are rising to the surface. I mean, let's go. Tomorrow is the winter solstice, 12/21, the end of the Mayan calendar. That is technically this year, December 21st, when the calendars were switched hundreds of years ago. We lost 8 years in translation, and I have a feeling that, you might not find it hard to believe that this is the end of the world as we know it, which is exciting. It can be exciting, it can be scary or exciting. You can choose. And what's so wonderful and so empowering to know is that fear and excitement create the exact same response in the body. So when you feel fear, start to ask yourself, what can I actually instead feel excited about? What am I excited about? And begin to trick your own mind. Begin to trick your own mind. I know last week's Thankful to Thrive Thursday brought forth the passion card, the getting excited, because we are creating what's happening next in our experience here. You are your point of attraction. You are the manifester, the co-creator here. You are powerful. You are here to assist with the creating and anchoring of this new earth that we have come to bring forth in this dimension, in this realm. I know very well that it can be very challenging to look for good things, to believe that we're going to reach the other side of where we are. However, I assure you, dear goddess, we are. I assure you, we are. We're well on our way. And your part is simply to be aligning with the vision that you desire to be experiencing. All right? And that is this realm. Duality. The contrast. However, what you give your attention to is what grows. We utilize our shadow side to teach us, to help us to grow stronger, to show us what we do not want, to expand in our understanding of this experience here, of this journey that we are all on. Whether you are on a twin flame journey or strictly your own independent self-love empowerment journey, I remind my fellow twin flame travelers yet again that a twin flame journey is truly and ultimately a self-love empowerment journey. You must be doing that work on yourself. You must come home to union within to come into union with your twin. Believe me when I say, believe me. And that's what I love on this card where it says, there can be no light without the dark. It is balance. It is balance. How can there be light if there is no darkness in which to shine? How can you grow wiser if you are not being presented with challenges which are opportunities for growth? That's what this shadow work is. It's growing. It's reclaiming your power. It's rising and spreading your wings to fly into the life and reality that you desire to experience in this world here. It's the power of intention. It's recognizing that for probably the majority of your life, I know mine, I know many of our lives, we have spent going through the motions, doing things subconsciously. Well, it's time to awaken truly, dear goddess, and be conscious, meaning to be intentional about your actions, your thoughts, your beliefs, anything that you do. Infuse it with love. Find joy anywhere you can in the journey. Because this is the moment right now that you are experiencing, and nothing changes in this moment unless you change it intentionally. So focus on what you really, really, truly do want, dear goddess, and align with that. Allow yourself to receive that by doing this shadow work, clearing the blocks, seeing beyond the fear, releasing the doubts and the frustrations, and purging that anger and resentment and vengeance, all those lower vibrational states of being, blame, shame, guilt, fear. See it for what it is. An illusion. A teacher. A guide to assist in your self-love empowerment journey. You get to choose. Are you going to resist it? Or are you going to learn to flow with it? Are you going to surrender to the flow? Are you going to allow yourself? Because I know for me, that word allow is so big. It is a theme woven throughout the interwebs of my entire life, the fabric that is my life. And I am certain for so many others, most likely you as well. Or I feel this reading may not have found you. All things are divine and 100% synchronistic. You are the catalyst. You are creating your experience here. You. So what would you like to experience, dear goddess? Because again, it is time that you live on purpose, with intention, by focusing on what you desire, because that in turn aligns you with what you desire, and then allowing yourself. My mantra for those who may be new, and this may be your first video of mine, my favorite mantra, which is the very one that got me to the other side of the world to meet my twin flame love in person. And I didn't even own a passport before I met him. I had no intention of going anywhere, even out of the Phoenix Valley, let alone to the other side of the world. Yet, I trusted, I surrendered, and I said yes to the universe. And I allowed myself to be guided. I allowed myself to flow. Okay, I allowed myself to do that work, to push through and past those fears that, oh, wow, they sure tried really, really, really hard to sabotage that trip. Even a week before the trip, I was ready to just be out the non-refundable ticket because, of course, I just followed and went on a whim. I bought the plane ticket before I even had my passport. Okay, I totally trusted, but the mantra is this. I trust, I surrender, I say yes. I trust, I surrender, I say yes. And then you can even add to that, because this will align you more and more with being in the flow, which in turn aligns you with receiving that which you desire. And it alleviates so much of that suffering that you are creating for yourself by keeping yourself stuck in the old stories, stuck in the shadow, instead of doing that work and saying, what instead is the lesson that I need to take from this experience, rather than continuing to relive the experience itself. It is time I take the lesson and I move the fuck on. Because this moment now is what I'm creating for myself. Tomorrow is what I am creating with myself. Tomorrow is what I am aligning with, that it's going to be created in my experience. Yesterday is already done. Put what is where it belongs. That is from our beloved Abraham. Put what is where it belongs and begin creating your life intentionally, on purpose. What do you desire, dear goddess? Twin flame union? A move to another state? To travel around the world? That job? That dream job? That dream business? Whatever that is, you are that catalyst that's going to align and get into the flow and allow it then to flow into your experience. This card has been coming up so much lately. Past lives, fully connected to this shadow work aspect. You hold space for yourself, dear goddess. Recognize that you are not just doing your work from this life. You're not just processing and transmuting the karma from this life, but past lives, ancestral wounds, generational curses, and as well, wounds for the collective. Because as we ascend to 5D, as humanity graduates from 3 to 5D, and that's why you're here, is to assist with that, you must be doing that work on yourself. And realize that, again, you are here to be a light. You are here to be love. And that means you've got to be that for yourself. So be holding that space for yourself as you are integrating your shadow aspects, as you are looking for and finding your power in each and every moment. Because just right here, healing your past lives, healing this life, healing your ancestral wounds, your generational curses, and those of the collective, all of that work raises the vibration, raises your vibration, raises the vibration of the collective, and raises the vibration of this planet. That is why we're here. That is the ultimate mission for each and every starseed that is here right now. Earth cried out for our help. You are needed here. And all you've got to do, dear goddess, is do the work on you. You are a key, a master key that is helping to free humanity from the shackles that has kept it enslaved for millennia. It is time for humanity to rise. And we do that by raising our vibration. And it is that simple. I'm not going to tell you it's necessarily easy. It can become more and more easeful. However, easy, you can go ahead and, of course, choose to give it that meaning. Because I do truly know that it can be easy based on what you choose to focus on. If you focus on what is hard, quote unquote, because I'm very particular about using words like hard and difficult and struggle, we substitute those words for challenge or challenging. And we clarify the definition of challenge or challenging as an opportunity for growth. I'm experiencing a very challenging time right now means I am in an incredible time of intense opportunities for growth. That's it. And remind yourself that that's why you've come. You have come to learn, grow, expand, and ascend. And as you do so, so does the collective. Awakening. That is exactly what is happening right now. The great awakening is underway. Souls that have been trapped in the cog of this matrix here, of this experience here, continuing to come back and back and back and continuing to, this is why we are healing these past life wounds, because you have been trapped here, dear goddess. Souls in particular, a lot of souls, millions of souls trapped here because of the programming that has been given to humanity. And I know for myself, I graduated a long time ago, and when came time for the cry for help, of course, I was one of those that said, oh, put me in, coach. I want to go. I want to go help save humanity. I want to go help save the world. Because you will always hear me say, and I've known my whole life, from the moment I could form the sentence, I would declare, I am here to save the world. Of course, coming from the mouth of a young child, growing up, I had no idea what that really meant. And here we are. Or why I had to endure such traumatizing and excruciating things throughout my life. Because I had to know exactly what it was to be completely and utterly disempowered, so that I could then in turn know the journey of reclaiming my power, know that which is the awakening journey of awakening to remembering who and what I truly am and the power that I truly possess. And you too are here to do the same, dear goddess. All right. New way of being. A new earth is upon us, and you are here to assist with the creation of that. The future of humanity is counting on us. And our mission is accomplished. We are just living it out right now. So continue to do that which is necessary, that which you have chosen to come here to assist humanity in this new way of being, this new earth, because it's all divinely orchestrated. This entire journey of ascension, that which is the great awakening that is currently underway. You don't think source, universe, God, great spirit, great mystery, whatever label you choose to define it, you think that it doesn't know what the fuck is going on around here? Believe me, I won't deny that my own mean girl ego likes to say things like, if God, really cared about humanity, then he wouldn't have let this happen. And of course, that's coming from my programming, because being raised in religious upbringing, God is a he, and he's wrathful, and he's vengeful, and he's spiteful, and he's going to send it, just really, really horrific things. So I know that journey of reconnecting with my God self, of reconnecting with source or universe, whatever, again, label you choose to define it or categorize it as. And know that you are not alone. Hello? The universe has your back. Everything is always working out for you. Oh my goodness, I went to the dentist for the first time in a year, and originally my former dentist had told me I needed a crown. And when I was like, no, oh God, I mean, I have a traumatic past with dental work. Traumatic. I am just so, anything in my mouth, and I'm healing that. I'm healing that so very, very, very intensely. And lo and behold, referred to a holistic dentist. And I end up meeting, I kid you not, soul family, the office manager. Oh, wow. Total soul tribe. Total soul tribe. And come to find out, I don't need that crown. It's just a whole fix, a filling fix. It'll do the job. And then I get to keep my tooth for another at least 5 to 10 years. And I'm like, what? See? So, and this is what I wanted to tell you, is that office manager that got me calm down and push through the other side, that integrating, doing that shadow, integrating that shadow side. We connected on this soul level. And she said, the universe has your back. And I hadn't said anything of that, because it does. And as we allow ourselves and we begin to live intentionally and we allow ourselves and align with the flow, we then align with the timeline that serves us best, that isn't so traumatizing. So now I went from a crown to like 3 fillings and the deep gum cleaning that I wasn't even told about at the other dentist. So the universe has your back, dear goddess. The universe has your back. Allow yourself. Allow yourself. Oh, man, look at this. Holy moly right here, dear goddess. Holy moly. Because again, as I have said so much, this is coming up over and over and over. We are rising and shifting out of the old and into the new. There will be no new normal, but you better believe there is a new earth rising. And you are part of the creation of that. Okay? That means we must do this work. We must heal and simultaneously be rewriting the future. To stop reliving the past, whether it's through the indoctrination system where we constantly regurgitate the same things over and over. This is truly why the United States of America is on the verge of a civil war, because it has been constant reiteration of the past, of the past, of the past, of the past, of the past. Rather than what are we creating for our future, right here and now. What do we desire to align with? What do we desire to create on purpose, rather than subconsciously being programmed with what was, intentionally choosing what is, intentionally creating what is. You are the catalyst, dear goddess. You are here to be bringing forth this new earth. Because, again, it is all divinely orchestrated. The Galactic Federation of Light, Pleiadians, all of us starseeds, us volunteer souls who, again, when Earth cried out to come and assist humanity because of the evil, I say evil, but that darkness, that contrast that has become so imbalanced and been manipulating humanity through its free will, but through the use of fear and shame and guilt. That's how you get manipulated, right? Well, it's time to break the chain, dear goddess. Break the chain. Heal those ancestral patterns of this country, of this world. Because the old world is falling. The old world is dissolving. And the new earth is upon us. The great awakening is here. And you get to assist with this. You get to bear witness to this. You chose to be here, and I get the emotion. Nothing is by accident. Nothing. Everything, I say again, is divinely orchestrated. So for those such things, for assistance in your healing journey, in your self-love empowerment journey, in your twin flame journey, that is really, again, ultimately and truly a self-love empowerment journey. Because you must come home to union within in order to come into union with your twin. You don't have to do it alone, and you are not here to do it alone. Call in your tribe. Call in your tribe. Reach out to me. I've got a tribe, and you're welcome to it, goddess. Of course, you find me, boom. Again, all things are divinely orchestrated. All things are synchronistic. There is truly no such thing as a coincidence. I always encourage my followers, my clients, anybody in my circle, in my tribe, to remove, omit, delete, erase the word coincidence from your English vocabulary. I don't even know if it's a word in other languages, I'm sure. Remove it, delete it, because there truly is no such thing. All things are divine, all things are synchronistic. That said, dear goddess, I am here to serve and support you, to guide you, to illuminate your path before you. Just as I have risen more and more into my power and aligning more and more with union within myself and stepping into mission more and more and more, and my soul purpose, my earth mission, you are here to fulfill your mission as well. Whatever that is. And that is something that you know. But I assure you, at the very, very, very most fundamental, it is to assist with the raising of the vibration of this planet so that we are creating that new way of being. And that new way of being is that you must be the version of yourself that is empowered, that is the light that you innately are. That said, dear goddess, you can book your own intuitive clarity coaching session with me. I have a 30-minute or 75-minute time slots. You can book yours at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. Again, that is empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. I will leave the link down in the description, so be sure to check that out, along with some other gifts and such things. Drawing a blank all of a sudden on what word I was looking for there. Other such tools, there we go. Other such power tools to guide you into and through finding your power in every moment along this journey. And I'm always here for you, dear goddess. Please, you can send me an email, reach out to me. It's almost better to reach out to me on platforms such as Instagram, or I'm on Facebook Messenger as well. You can also actually find me on TikTok on Instagram and Facebook at Empowerment Experiences. I am on TikTok primarily at Healing Twin Flames. I am also on Instagram at Healing Twin Flames. That's more primarily focused, obviously, on the twin flame aspect of my journey. And I share a lot about my twin flame journey and, of course, my twin flame love as well. And, of course, you're already here on YouTube, and I share quite a bit there. I do have, as I've mentioned previously, I do have more videos to come about where we are in that. And it really is this beautiful, divine journey, dear goddess. You get to choose the meaning. You are the catalyst. The power is and always has been in your hands, because the power is and always has been inside you. That said, dear goddess, go create amazing. I am here for you, always. Just reach out. Rochelle Richard, founder and CEO and self-love empowerment coach of Empowerment Experiences. Namaste.